So we're gonna play the Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, Twitter might be down if you're trying to tweet out to your fans. The ISIS is after us on the Twitter.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to stop this stream from happening. They can't stop us.
Nope. This is for America.
Yeah, we're streaming for you, America.
If we don't play D&D, the terrorists win.
It's completely true.
Yeah.
We're coming to you live from the Ecuadorian embassy. They tried to cut our internet. They changed the password from password to password 1. They thought that was going to get us, but we hacked it. They couldn't stand watching all these young women cooking on Twitch. I watch that stuff all the time. It's like super fascinating.
You can't get enough.
Like what? There's some Japanese term for it where it's just you watch people eat on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched some dude dip Doritos into nacho cheese, and like he just smoked cigarettes and sat in front of his old like Packard Bell computer.
Wait, so you're telling me the thing I do regularly on a Friday night?
You could be making a ton of money.
This is what happens when I don't come into the studio for a little bit. I feel like I'm really out of the loop here. I don't know nothing about Japanese eating videos.
Yeah. That was awesome. And then like there's usually some girl like making cupcakes or something.
Okay. I can get down on that.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
Is anyone out there like doing challenges?
I
feel like I can give some people a run for their money in terms of food eating challenges.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
On Twitch, like chicken wings.
I'm sure you get a lot of like subscribers that way. And
Taco Bell grillers.
Cool.
I think I can eat 25 of those.
And it would only cost you $25.
Exactly.
I love those things.
Oh yeah. So is there any competitions on the Twitch that you've seen?
No.
For food eating?
I mean, not intentional.
That's like the dark side of. Actually, that's probably the light side of Twitch.
My competition on Twitch is to find like the most ridiculous person streaming.
Yeah,
that's my personal competition.
But it always ends up in the food category for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Food and creative.
Yeah,
like watch some dude draw like an anime character's finger for like 3 hours.
Cool. Is there like quilting? Do they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Gaming talk shows.
Yeah,
that's where I end up.
What is that? I didn't hear you there.
Gaming talk shows.
Oh, gaming talk shows.
Yeah. That's where I always end up looking for the most ridiculous.
That's our category, isn't it?
Yep. And that brings us to our stream.
Okay. Are we talking about how this is going to be our last Twitch stream?
No, we hadn't.
This is going to be our last Twitch stream. So if you're one of the, I assume, psychopaths who doesn't have a YouTube account but has a Twitch account, excuse me, you will need to follow us on YouTube from now on because TwitchCon made me mad.
You waged a war on Twitter versus Twitch, and I was not 100% sure if you were serious or not.
No, I was 100% serious. I don't joke about our streaming platforms.
Yeah, apparently not.
Yeah, so we're gonna stream from now on YouTube when we stream.
All right. Well, before we get started, does everybody sound okay on the chat? It sounded fine when I was in the other room. I don't feel like going back over there.
I think I sound all right.
I'm really
I have a little
into
tickle
this.
in my throat, but
I feel like
I'm
it's
concerned
down
about
my
Anthony.
throat.
Does Anthony sound okay? Whatever happened to Hitbox? It never happened. That's what happened to it, buddy.
Was it
Captain QWEWQ.
Yeah, listen here, Captain.
He was the guy who was watching.
Anything but a hit.
He's the one that hacked us. He knew we were there.
All right, Anthony sounds a bit iffy. Can you clarify? Does he need to be
loud.
louder?
I don't know.
Which is the first.
Maybe he's just taking umbrage with what you're saying. There's nothing to do with the quality of the sound.
Hell, I wouldn't blame him.
No, I wouldn't either.
I can hear him, but he's quiet and echoey. Well, we could fix the quiet part. But,
Yeah.
this is a hardwood floor room now, so there's nothing we can do about echoes.
Nothing better for recording than ripping out all the carpet.
Yeah, that's what Judge's plan was.
Whatever. I gotta think about resale value. This LP's not generating profit.
Yeah, you'll think differently after today, after we switch to YouTube where the real bucks are.
Yeah.
We're going to be like that fat guy that reads creepypasta with the high-pitched voice.
PewDiePie?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. We're going to make that kind of money.
All right, I boosted Anthony a little bit.
Okay, how am I sounding now?
You got to talk for them to...
I did. I just asked a question. What do you want me to say?
I mean, you got to keep talking.
You got to give it like half an hour for the.
I'll what do you guys want me to talk about?
Well, what'd you learn today?
Well, most of my day was spent driving. I woke up, I hit the snooze a couple of times. Didn't really have much to do. I drove a little bit, and now I'm here. Listen to some podcasts. Let's see what podcast did I listen to? Science Versus, not that good.
All right, you're fine.
Anthony's fine.
All right. Great story.
Yeah. Thanks, Anthony.
I learned a little bit about forensic science that wasn't that interesting.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that we're ready for the final session of Men Quaffing Elixirs.
Yes. So, before we get started, I wanted to ask the stream. I realize this is probably a bad idea because of the delay, but I have a character up for grabs. Stream.
Do it.
So if one of you wants to volunteer to play a character, I need two things from you. You have to promise to stay the whole time.
This will work out exactly as planned.
You can't leave early. And we got to whisper all our stuff back and forth. So
Blab volunteered.
It's great.
Well, you were the first one, so there you go.
Good.
So I'm going to whisper you a message about your role, and then I'll let you know with another whisper when you got to come in. Okay. So I'm going to try and not do this wrong.
Okay.
How much money do you want to bet that Anthony will screw up the whisper function?
Should we not look at this?
No, I don't really care.
Okay, so it's /
That's the other slash.
There you go.
Right on the bat. Okay, and then space Blab. Oh, great! We have 5 people watching. Apparently.
Oh, we'll crush it. It's all good. I don't blame them. You could be watching.
Okay, that's fine. Is that right? I did type it right.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Friday night.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only watch YouTube.
Burn Notice.
Yeah. NCIS.
Yeah, you could be watching that instead.
I'm sure, I don't know, Sevens on TNT or something. You could watch that.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's
You know, one time I came into work at 7:30 in the morning and Seven was on in the diner. I was like, who was playing this? That means that movie started.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom works in a diner.
That movie started at 6 a.m. Who's like, let's watch some serial killer 7 o'clock in the morning. It was awful.
Hey.
I walked in right in the part with the box at the end.
All right, let's get going.
All right, that's it. I sent my thing to Blab.
Good stuff.
Yes, Blab. No, you take. It's going to be in a couple of minutes. Sorry, I'm talking to someone you can't see right now.
It's okay.
There's the mouse. So, if you guys recall last time, welcome back to Men Quaffing Elixirs. I can't remember anyone's name. I got to look at this. Michael Battleaxe had just successfully opened the gates to Don Bamvilo's castle, allowing the rest of the Men Quaffing Elixirs, aka the Millionaire Mercenaries, entrance to this final fortress, this last stand. So, as we left, the other two were running towards the entrance, and importantly, Michael Battleaxe is in mouse form right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For at least the next 30 minutes. So.
Okay.
So you guys, the other two of you get to the gates. They're wide open for you. Unfortunately, you notice just a column of ghoulish, ghastly skeleton soldiers right at the precipice of the entrance to the gate. They're sort of blocking your way. They don't see you right now. How do you guys want to approach this?
The ghoulies are in there. Well, we have a mouse.
You do. He's right now. You don't see him though. He's off somewhere in the courtyard.
Oh.
This is like a sort of a courtyard gate.
Can I try and squeak for their attention?
Let's see if you notice them coming. There we go. Yeah.
Can I even tell who they are? Is it just giant feet to me?
No, you've retained your intellect. So
okay.
Yeah, you notice their shoe brand. Fat Nobleman is in the flyest of kicks, so you recognize them. Let's see, but no, you don't notice him right now. So
okay,
you have to wait a little bit. What do the other two of you guys want to do?
Can I use one of my feats? My crystal ball.
You're going for it right away. Yeah, that's fine. Totally. I don't know. We don't even have to roll for that.
The final session. Pull out all the stops.
Pull out all the spells. Use everything. You don't know that, man. You're mixing in-character knowledge with game universe knowledge. It's bullshit. Yeah, totally. So you stare into your crystal ball, ignoring the skeletons and ghouls right in front of you, which is fine because they don't seem to notice you at all. you peer into your crystal ball and you see some dark magic summoner giving them instructions to go attack Anyton. You know from your magical knowledge at the magical night school that once you give the undead commands, they basically just do those commands. They don't pay attention to anything else.
Oh, so they're like you guys.
You're
Hey now.
you're not even on their
Except they're more loyal.
you're not even on their radar right now. They couldn't care less.
Oh, so they are like you guys.
Hey now.
So you convey this information to Thad Nobleman, and you kind of like stand a little ajar to the door and just let them pass.
Okay.
They don't even notice you. They walk by.
I trip one just to be funny.
Yep. Yeah. You got a row of them collapse, and they sort of just get up and continue walking.
Cool.
So formation unaffected. So once the last of them gets through the gate, you sort of just sneak around and head in. At this point, Michael Battleaxe, you notice your two friends entering the castle. What do you want to do?
I want to follow behind them into the castle.
Okay, are you gonna let them know you're there, or are you just gonna?
I want to crawl up the pant leg. Not in a weird way. I realize it sounds weird.
It does sound a little weird.
Just crawl up the pant leg of Thad Nobleman.
Okay, the inside or the outside of the pant?
The inside, just like right around the cuff.
Okay.
So, he doesn't know I'm there, and no one can really see me.
Okay.
Just kind of hide inside there.
Cool. Do you
And
like?
just so I don't want to hang on, so I don't really want to walk.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to hang out.
Let's see if Thad notices you. No, if Thad doesn't know you're there.
All right, good. I'm gonna just hang out here.
So you guys sort of look around for Michael Battleaxe. Yeah, I mean, you obviously he somehow managed to open the gate, but you have no idea where he is. So pretend like you don't know where he is for the rest of the session. So you get to the front door, and fortunately, it's unlocked. You pull the big, heavy doors open, and you're inside. You're greeted immediately by one of the much sought-after skeleton butlers. He
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
he looks at the two of you here, and I'll put this on the map here. You guys are like right there, and okay. Zoop.
This is wild to see this in person.
I know, right? I get to put stuff on the table.
Is seeing an expert do his craft.
Is this what
Place
Dungeons and
miniatures.
Dragons is all about, Dungeon Master?
Yes, placing miniature. Didn't you guys watch Stranger Things? You should know all about this.
I don't watch TV. All right, so
So anyway, the zombie butler says, "Who are you?" That's my voice of the zombie butler. Yes, two you guys are. What do you want to tell him?
We're the caterers. We're here to cater the destruction of Anyton event because we know about this from the Dark Figure.
as
He looks
Tom
at
is
his,
answering, I bite his ankle a little bit.
Okay.
I start to kick wildly, narrowly missing a skeleton butler.
He says, what's the name of your catering company?
The millionaire Gordon Ramsays.
He looks down at his checklist and he says, "You're not on the list."
Let me take a look at this list. It's spelled a different way. Can we roll for it?
Yeah, we'll roll for it.
I pass a note up to Thad that says Catering Incorporated.
Wow.
I wrote it with my little mouse hands.
You really stretched for that one.
Sure.
Catering Incorporated LLC.
I'm terrified because this piece of paper just materialized out of my pants. I'm becoming very concerned for my sanity.
I wrote it on a little piece of paper, and I crawled up his body
Okay.
and kind of stuck the paper out of his collar.
Yeah, you see a little mouse
So
head
the-
poke through your tunic.
So now I get it.
Yeah. So,
Food Corp, Moscow P, Soul Train, that and Mealtime Mercenaries from Mr. Player 6.
I like that
These
one
are
the
good.
best.
Yeah, these are a lot better than us.
Yeah, all right.
Wow,
Who's playing
we
the
suck.
campaign here?
I was gonna say I gotta play with these guys. These guys seem like quality players. So anyway, yeah, no, the zombie is an idiot. So he hands you the clipboard. You see a caterer thing circled that says Mealtime Mercenaries.
Oh yeah, I pointed at this one. Like, oh, this is it. This is it. Yeah.
So he says, all right, go on in. And so you get
okay.
you make
I also mimic him insultingly, but it's in my mouse voice.
guys are zombie racists.
Are you in Tom's pocket or something?
No, now
are you
I'm
like Peter
Now
Pettigrew
he's like
or
up around
something?
my collar
Now
area.
my head is poking out of his collar now.
Yeah.
It's like Peter Pettigrew.
yeah,
You remember that, Tom?
Yeah, that's good.
You remember that guy? That's kind of creepy what was going on there.
Yeah.
So you make your way into this like little foyer area. There's a bunch of bookshelves, and as you make your way in, you notice two familiar faces standing in the bookshelves.
There's gonna be some characters I hated from before.
Yep, totally. That's the name of the game. I didn't finish painting these guys. You guys, I was too busy with other shit. So anyway, it's,
And you don't need to swear, all right? You're gonna get us DDoSed.
Yeah, ISIS will come after us.
too busy with other
Their skeleton hacker army.
poop. So you walk in, and suddenly your minds flash to your episode in the sewers with the master rat wizard and his
His big son.
yeah
His big son.
his
His large
testosterone
son.
He loved his big son.
Yes.
his testosteronally enhanced child. They're peering through the books. The son doesn't seem to be that interested, but the cool rat dad, he's really perusing. What do you guys want to do?
Oh God. Wait. Oh, wait. He was a mouse.
They're rats.
They're rats.
Big difference. I'm offended. Michael Battleaxe
say
is
it.
offended.
I didn't say
at
anything.
The thought that Juji would think a mouse and a rat are the same thing.
No, I didn't say that.
I cross my little mouse arms and give out a little mouse huff.
That's adorable.
Hey, if you talk to a cat, you could talk to a rat.
Yeah,
that's
why not?
true.
Yeah, I could.
Why, it's
let me
worth
try.
a shot.
Hey, rat. Hey, rat dad.
So he's
calling to him.
he's a full size human, and you're just a little tiny rat. So
Oh,
he
he can't hear
can't
me?
hear your tiny squeak. So you
All
might
right,
have to get a little closer.
Juji, conjure me up a little megaphone.
Ooh. I do that.
Okay,
A tiny mouse megaphone.
Yeah.
It's like one of those old cheerleader ones, though, that's just like a cone.
The town crier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have to keep it in the universe.
Right.
Does that work?
Yeah, it totally works. So,
Okay, I could talk to him now.
Yeah, he sort of like peers around the
I say,
shelf here.
hello, rat dad. It sounds like that because I'm yelling through the cone.
Yep. Yeah. So, sure. So you have his attention. What do you want to tell him?
What brings you here?
He sort of sees you, and his eyes go wide. A look of a frightened parent is in his eyes. He knows what you tried to do to his son, and he's angered and afraid at the same time.
Hey, before you freak out about what we did to your son, I just want to say, on behalf of all the Millionaire Mercenaries, that is our name, right?
Yes.
That we're sorry.
He sort of
Dad, throw that guy money. Give him some compensation.
I just whip coins on the floor.
Take this as a token of our condolences or
his
whatever.
eyebrows furl angrily, and he says to you, "No amount of money will ever make up for what you did to my house."
I hold
and
my little
son."
mouse hands up in the air and wave my little mouse fingers, and I say, "Whoa! Somebody's got a case of the Mondays."
He says, "You tore my son's favorite Led Zeppelin poster. You smashed my desk. You came into my house uninvited, and you think you can just buy me off? You are foolish men."
Well, can I?
No.
Okay.
Hey, come on, man. We did you a favor by ripping up that Zeppelin poster.
I'll tell him that. You gotta remember, you gotta communicate through me.
Copper Zeppelin. Bronze Zeppelin.
I tell him that Dad said that.
So, upon hearing the name of his favorite band slandered, the teenager sticks his head out of the stacks, and he charges. Who said that Zeppelin
Thad.
sucks?
Yep.
He angrily charges Thad. Rawr. He's on his way, Thad. We'll give you a reaction. What do you want to try and do?
Shoot a leg.
All right, try and shoot his leg out from under him. That's a good plan.
It's gonna be this lame thing like Mega Man where we gotta fight all the bosses over.
Just this one because you never killed these guys.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh yeah, good thing we murdered everyone else.
I just feel like that's trying to pad the game, you know?
You want me to just do the boss fight? You want to skip all this? We're going to be here for 15 minutes.
You could have at least palette swapped them.
Anthony, there was a guy on YouTube who admonished us, and he said, ... So why do you guys insist on destroying the dungeon master's plans or something like that? And he's like really indignant about it. So now it's paying off because by killing everything, we have a shorter final session.
See? All right, so we got to fight this guy.
Let me take a second to take up. I take
Please.
umbrage with that.
Really?
You know, I don't like games of Dungeons and Dragons where it's just on rails, right? Where the players don't have any control. You know, the players should have some control in what happens in the game. If you guys don't want to do it the way that I think it should happen, that's totally fine. We're all.
Well, I don't know like what you want to happen.
Right,
so,
exactly.
I don't understand why that man was so mad. Is there some sort of secret like Dungeon and Dragon speak that you're saying to us, but we're just not getting it?
Yeah, we're violating the unwritten codes.
Yeah,
No,
it's a sacred contract between player and DM.
Oftentimes, I think to myself, "This is how I think this session will play out," and 100% of the time, I'm wrong.
This dude is acting like we should be ashamed of ourselves for not knowing what you were going to do.
No, I'm purposely
have
obtuse.
gotten to
I could just tell you what I wanted you to do, and then you could do it, and
The
it
real
wouldn't be any
trolls, not the
fun. I would
fantasy
be
trolls.
telling
Yeah,
a
the
stupid
fantasy
short story that nobody likes.
I gotcha.
They finally got to him.
What are we talking about? Oh,
Anthony's on a different mic, so you can't hear what
I know, I
can't.
can't.
It's a really weird setup.
It is a strange setup.
They were saying that
Cobbled
the trolls
together.
got to me.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, okay, yeah, Thad, you take a shot at his leg.
Oh yeah.
Quickly. I should actually have real dice here since we're. Yeah. So you hit him in the leg, but it doesn't really seem to slow him down.
Oh great.
He, you know, you see the arrowhead embed into his thigh, but he's a hulking brute. It doesn't seem to stop him. So he charges into you here, and you might be in some trouble because this guy is a bad butt.
He's an angry rat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that rat from Capitol Hill Rats or whatever.
It's Rizzo, you dingus.
Capital Mice.
Capitalize. Were you the one who's like the only person I've ever heard talk about that show?
I was gonna say I
I'll
don't
look
know
out
what
for
he's
you
talking
guys and
about
get
at
back
all.
to you. Keep continue.
And for the record, Blab, it was not you. It was some jerk on YouTube who uses his real name.
Cool. So yeah, Thad, he charges into you and just punches you right in the gut. You sort of double over in pain.
With my last breath before I start doubling over, I say Zeppelin sucks.
Yes, that is good.
That is good. Wow.
Whoa.
Capital Critters was the show, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, Roscoe P. Soul Train, Capital Critters, 2 exclamation marks. There you go.
Awesome.
All
So
right.
all right, the rest of the Millionaire Mercenaries, you guys are up. What do you want to do? You can go in any order. I don't care. Oh, actually, let's see if Michael Battleaxe was
Can I get a
thrown,
timer check here
thrown from his. What is
on my mouse timer? And can you make it appear like the show 24?
That would be cool. I have not planned for that.
Yeah. What is how many time do I have left in the spell of being a mouse? Is what I'm
25
asking.
minutes.
Okay.
You could see if you really wanted to try and will your way out of it. We can have you make a will check and pop up as a normal human.
No, you got advantages as a mouse.
Yeah,
Why don't
exactly.
you,
Right, you
why don't
do.
you go run up the coat of the dad
Yeah.
wizard
I'm
and
gonna-
give him like ants in the pants, except it's a
do that.
mouse in the
I'm gonna
blouse.
go-
All right. So first of all, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
see
do
if you stayed on Thad as he was
Oh, yeah, do that.
punched forcefully. So yeah, you're fine. You're still up on Thad Nobleman's collar.
Okay.
How do you want to play this?
I want to do exactly as Juji described, and I want to jump off and try to run up the collar of or run up the pant leg of the rat dad.
So you deftly jump onto the rat ogre teenage son, crawl down his back, Shadow of the Colossus style, and run up the dad's pants.
Okay.
So what do you want to do here? You're trying to like
I'm trying to
annoy
bite
him.
him.
You're trying to bite him. You're
I'm trying to bite him.
Okay.
Bite him where it hurts.
Ooh. Oof.
Yeah.
Graphic.
Where the sun don't shine.
Everyone
butt.
Yeah. Everyone knows
Right in the butt cheek.
rat's weak point is its butt. I'm gonna give him a big old chomp
All right.
with my little mice teeth. These
Yeah. So you give him a real big shot. You open up wide with those cheese-eating maw of yours and bite down hard on his right buttocks. He immediately like sort of does a little painful jump up, and let's see if he falls on his butt, because that would be bad for you. But it might happen.
Cool.
R.I.P.
Somebody just killed the mouse.
Yeah, so he's fine. He sort of jumps up, but his concentration has been interrupted. So he doesn't know what he's doing this turn. He's still sort of flabbergasted by this whole situation.
Does the rat son love his rat dad?
From what you've seen so far, it's a pretty typical teenage relationship. You know?
No, so like kind of standoffish. At
Standoffish,
times.
but ultimately there's a respect there.
Okay. So, how do I like make the rat son notice that his rat dad's in trouble, and maybe it's time to grow up a little bit?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. How do you want to do that?
Okay. I say, hey, look at your dad.
It's a good plan. All right.
Great plan.
I point at him with my star, or my wand, which again has a star at the end of it, and I point at the dad.
So no, he doesn't seem to pay attention to you.
That's a 2. That should count.
Nope.
Oh, for Christ!
I mean, maybe if you gave me some more descriptive verbiage on how you want to do
That's what Dungeons and Dragons is all about, folks.
Lo and behold, yon rats be.
No. You gotta wait till next turn.
All right, fine. Criminy.
All right, so Thad, you're doubled over, but I'll still give you one action. What do you want to try and you recover your bearing with one of your actions, and then what do you want to do?
I want to use the rest of my collective will to not start sobbing uncontrollably from the pain, so I don't look like a girly girl.
All right, we'll see if that happens. No, you just
Oh no! Oh,
you
I'm
just
wailing.
immediately start bawling. Just yeah.
This is so
Like
embarrassing.
your favorite pet just died. You're inconsolable right now.
This isn't gonna stop for a while, so great. Once I get going, I just keep going.
Fortunately, your display of unmanliness has sort of distracted the teenage rat ogre.
Oh,
and
yes. This was all part of the plan.
Yeah, good plan. Good job.
He turns his attention onto Judge. He looks at him in the eyes. He says, "What do you think about Zeppelin?"
Well, naturally, I can't lie, so I want to change the subject. And so I say, Led Zeppelin.
Bronze Zeppelin, please.
Bronze Zeppelin. What about who's that guy that does the dumb parody songs?
Weird Al?
No. The cheese guy?
Richard Cheese.
Richard Cheese. Yeah, what about Richard Cheese? And then I conjure up the image of a Swiss cheese.
Oh, no.
And I want to throw it towards the rat dad to distract the rat son.
Oh, no.
All right. Seems like a pretty good tactic here. Oh, that's no. All right, so you know what? Because you
Even though it was a 2 last time, and now it's a 1, all of a sudden it's a success. You're a fraud, and that's why we undermine you at every turn. That guy uses his real name on YouTube should know this.
So he's sort of distracted by your cheese toss, but he doesn't look at his dad yet. I was gonna let you succeed, and then you told me I shouldn't, and so now I'm not going to.
I don't know what I want.
So he's pondering what he's thinking about it. What about you? What do you want to do?
All right, so I'm scared of the rat dad falling on his butt and crushing me.
Mm-hmm.
So I move around to his front side. I'm sorry to work so blue here.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
But I work my way to one of the rat dad's nipples. And I just give him, I use my little rat claws, and I give him the toughest little rat.
Purple nurple?
Purple nurple, you can imagine.
Well, remember, we said that you still have your barbarian strength, even in that form.
Oh no!
So
I
this
try to
could
rip
be
that bad boy right off.
This could be an effective attack here. Let's see what happens.
I'm just trying to hurt the guy.
Okay, so you give him a decent, like you don't get like full torque on that bad boy,
Right.
But you definitely, he feels it.
Yeah.
He feels it. You
Like a
gotta give him
solid high school jock purple nurple.
Right, for sure. You want to
Okay.
give him an Indian rug burn next?
I might. We'll see. So is that? Am I giving him any damage with these attacks?
You're more flustering him. You're kind of making. He's sort of cartoon style whacking at his body parts there in frustration, trying to.
Are you whacking?
That's them two rats that have been whacking in my camper.
So is that my move? I assume.
He's flailing at his body. So you remember from your last encounter that he's a powerful spellcaster. You're keeping him distracted enough for him to not be able to
Okay.
to make any attacks. You're hurting him a little bit, but mostly it's a distraction.
I got it. Okay, that's my move. I assume.
Yeah, you know.
Can't wait to get out of
Great.
this.
No, I had more. I had more to do. But I realized I can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
That's the rules. Take that guy who yelled at Judge.
Yeah.
I'm sticking up for you.
Thank you.
You notice that the zombie bodyguard, or the not bodyguard, the butler. He seems flummoxed. He's looking at his sheets of paper. He just doesn't know what to do. He sees that both of you guys are on the list. He doesn't. He says, "Gentlemen, please stop fighting. We're all friends here. We're all friends of the
I hate
dawn."
this voice.
Yeah, I think it's great.
It's even better to watch it happen in real time.
I
love it.
There's all this gesturing.
So, all right, that brings us back to Thad here. Thad, what do you want to do? Things are looking grim.
Oh boy. Now that I've collected myself,
Have you?
mostly,
Okay.
like I've stopped sobbing hard enough that I actually can stand up. I'm still crying, but softer now.
It's soft weeping.
I say, Michael, I have a crazy idea. Climb into my hand.
I say, hey, can't you see I'm a little busy here as I'm torquing that nipple?
You hear a Michael Battleaxe. Do you want to?
Yeah,
do you want
I
to go
do.
over to? All right, so he runs over quick as a whistle and gets in your hand.
He gets in my hand. I put my hand in my pocket.
I'm dodging his little tears.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm still softly crying this whole time.
Yeah.
I put my hand in my pocket. I whip my hand out and I throw Michael at the face of the rat dad, and I say, "Pocket mouse." I say, "Go for the eye."
I like that you added a step. He could have just done that from his current position, but he had to Wolverine style cannonball special.
Yeah.
Cool. So you let's see if you accurately throw him. So he goes a little wide wide right there, and he lands sort of in a blank space on the bookshelf. So you're close to the
I
dad.
say, I hate books.
You say these books are uncut. Don Bamvilo doesn't actually read these. It's a great Gatsby reference.
I got you.
Just for the chat.
Yeah. That's your second Great Gatsby reference of the entirety of this.
So I land in the bookshelf, and then I'm hurt there. Or...
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I mean, you can't get a lot of velocity on a rat.
Oh, okay. I'm a mouse.
A mouse, I'm sorry.
Please, let's
boy.
not mix this up again.
Great.
Hey, Blab, get ready. I'm gonna let you know. Get ready. Get ready.
You better ruin it for him, Blab.
You better undermine him at every turn.
All right, so Judge. Oh, actually, no. We had next up is the angry rat team. He sees that you've composed yourself, and he decides he's going to try and wail on you again. So let's see here. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no, Thad. He clocks you on the jaw, and you're down and out.
For you, bud.
Down and out.
Wow!
You fall like a sack of potatoes to the floor.
It's probably okay. Put me out of my misery.
I look over from the bookshelf, shaking my little mouse head.
He died the way he lived.
You're not dead. You're just unconscious. So, Judge, what do you want to do?
Can I try casting another image to direct him towards his dad, who is still experiencing issues? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Can it be an original LP, as in the cool LP, not the bad LP that we do?
Yeah,
the LP of Led Zeppelin.
A long play?
Yes.
Okay, sure. That seems like a good idea.
I'm trying to catch his attention and then
You're throwing a record at him.
Like the image of a record.
Now
Like, yeah.
I'm giving you a +1 modifier, even though
All
you
right.
put it in there. So
What
you
record
got
is it?
3.
Is
So yeah, which Led Zeppelin?
Ron
is it?
Zeppelin 4, right?
Their greatest hits.
Oh my
Oh,
mistake.
jeez.
So he turns around to his dad. He sees the Zeppelin cover fly over, and he sees his dad is in distress. You sort of notice a marked reaction from him, and he seems like he's suffering from maybe some internal turmoil. You know, he's that classic teenager who wants to be his own man, but yet he realizes that his father has cared for him and just tried to do his best, even though he wasn't always there. And you see a little tear, form in the eye socket.
Tinier than Dad's tears.
Yes.
Okay.
Much. Yeah. Those are man.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like that's a monsoon of tears compared to what came out of the Rat Team. Just as this moment, you notice some scurrying behind you, and an army of mice burst through the door.
Yes, the battle axe is good. We did it. I yell from my bookshelf.
There's a phalanx of mouse infantry with tiny little acorn spears and or acorn shield and tiny little thistle spears. And
You guys all thought I was crazy when I set out for the mouse army.
You're surprised to see even some mice are riding battle kitty cats, Lancer style.
Mouse and cat together.
Mice and cats
United.
together, united.
We've united the two teams.
Yes.
The eternal war is over.
You see a mouse at the head of the column, and he says, "Wow, that's your cue." It's gonna be a couple of seconds.
Yeah, blab.
Blab.
That's your cue.
That's your cue.
Enter stage right.
There you go. Yeah, that's great.
You want to read that for
read
me? Judge, you want to read that for me?
All right. Well, if it isn't the Millionaire Dingleberries, you're finally here for my treasured signet ring, are you? Well, you'll never get it, because I was able to flatten my body and squeeze into an extremely tight space, and I hid it where you'll never get to it. And the secret will sleep with me, as I have prepared to cryogenically freeze myself until its value has appreciated considerably. All right, I don't think he understood what you're going for. This sounds more like a malcontent than enemy.
That's fine.
Okay.
I didn't give him
I
directions.
laugh when he says this. And I say, boy, you are one for brains, but you make up for it with this army you brought us. This is coming from me.
Yep. You're still as a rat. Let's see if.
I'm still on the shelf, right?
Yeah, you're good as an elf on a shelf. They can see you. You're in a position of power. Let's see if you can rally the mouse army to your ends.
All right.
I understand their king is trying to destroy us.
Yes, it's good. You want a twist? I gotta never go.
Pick somebody else for another character too. That was fun.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, whose turn is it here? What's
It's
going
yours.
on here? All right.
It's yours.
So
You gotta persuade this king that.
All right. Where is that record?
It's not. It was an
It wasn't
illusion.
real. It was an illusion.
Oh, dang.
It was a projection.
All right. Well, do I have anything on what's on the bookshelf besides the uncut books?
There's some books. There's maybe a candle or two.
Okay.
For reading purposes. There's a decorative geode.
Grab that for show and tell on Monday.
All right. That's all we got.
There's some Matchbox cars.
Matchbox cars?
Matchbox covered wagons.
Are there micro machines? on
Yeah,
that
it's the
shelf?
micro machine.
All right.
Ah, sweet.
All right. So there's a candle, huh?
Yes.
Or a couple candles?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna say, "Hey, mice, this is it. We gotta work together and beat the rat guy. So let's all come together and you guys follow me." And I say, "Let's go, Millionaire Mercenaries!" And I start a chant. I want them to chant that, but I'm like
Okay.
clapping it, kind of like a mascot.
The Mouse King, he turns his head to his side. He says, "The ones who brought me the message, bring them here, bring them here." So a bunch of the mice that you talked to earlier in the courtyard. They come up to you and he says, "Is this the one? Is this the legendary figure that was spoke of?"
Yes.
They sort of nod in agreement. Yes, this was him. Interesting. I did not know he was a millionaire mercenary. For we have their treasure, but also they have given us a mighty promise to turn us into humans for some reason.
Did I say that?
Yes,
Yes,
you did.
you did.
Oh yeah.
Blob, give me a what does the Rat King do? The Mouse King, excuse me. We'll wait for it. How you guys doing? You having fun?
I don't know. I'm all right. So, you said you have this treasure, Mouse King.
Yeah,
But you also told me it's in a place we'll never find. You said a lot of things. Mouse King, it's hard to remember.
yeah. He stole your signet ring way back in the day. Remember there was a mouse infection. Yeah, I'm really surprised that he remembered the plot.
Oh.
Did he? I'm confused. He said, "Didn't you just say what I did?"
Yeah. But like, do you want to?
All right, Mouse King.
Blob, what's more important
Mouse
to you?
King.
What's more important to you, Rat Mouse King? Is this mighty treasure that you've stolen more important, or do you want to be turned into a real boy with the rest of your mice brethren? It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. That's what role playing is
Follow
about.
this plot at all.
It's a little too heady for me.
It's a little
too out.
complex.
There's a little Lynchian.
All right, the Mouse King scratches his mighty mouse goatee and says, "Yes, it has always been my dream to be a man, a handsome and powerful man, a man who can rule over this kingdom the way I rule over these diminutive mice. Yes, I will help you,
Thanks, Mouse
millionaire
King.
mercenaries.
Mouse King, I'm gonna leave the plan for your mice up to you.
Charge, my mighty warriors!
No,
charge.
you're not. Wait.
And so they charge. They charge the two rats.
Are you the Mouse King, Anthony?
Well, no, he told me what he wanted to do.
He says, but I am still going to cryogenically freeze myself.
More
He
like
says,
it.
yes. And yet, the men of this age, they're not ready for my leadership. So as I become a man, I will cryogenically freeze myself to a later date.
All right.
when men can
adding a lot of
appreciate-
pepper to this.
When men can appreciate my cunning. So then he says, "Charge, mighty warriors." So his mouse warriors charge the two giant rats. Let's see how they do.
How many mice are there?
Oh, there's probably like
68.
100 mice infantry, and maybe like 15 mice mounted on battle cats.
Okay. So we're rolling, right?
Yep, yeah.
Blab. He says, "A mouse brings me hot ice like the LA Beast, and I burn myself." The LA Beast is great. He stopped eating strange things, but go ahead, Anthony. I'm sorry.
Yes, so the mouse army charges furiously, scampering up and down the bodies of the two rats, and spearing them with their tiny thistle spears, and biting them and scratching them and making them break out in hives like I do when my cat scratches me. You notice that the two rats seem to be distracted. They're more concentrating on the mouse army than you. What do you guys want to do?
Whose turn is it?
Whoever wants to go.
Well, it's not like sneaking away from these guys in the past has bitten us in the butt in the future, so let's just sneak past them again.
I'm sure they'll never come back to haunt
That's
us.
the end of these guys. That's me dusting my hands.
As I'm walking out the door, I yell through my little mouse megaphone at them. Copper Zeppelin still sucks.
They don't hear you over the
Yeah.
clamor of battle.
Right.
So you see a staircase in front of you, and you decide to go up the stairs. Conveniently, it's the throne room.
Wow, it's a small castle.
Yeah. The
Yeah, there were some doors this way and that. They're not shown for purposes of speeding this game up. You guys want me to take you through an entire dungeon, or you want to get this over with?
Wow. Jeez.
Sorry.
Lashing out.
We're giving out that vibe, huh? It's gonna be like that, huh?
No, no, no,
Bring
no.
on Don Bamvilo.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go on.